What is going on, everybody? We're here. We're live on a Tuesday with Ryan and Jay. A Tuesday, as it were, as the chat likes to say. I like it when the chat comes up with things like that as opposed to 199 or IDOT or any of the other ridiculous bullshit that's become a thing, or Rick or whatever's going on. But
I think I have some good news for you.
for me, good news for me,
Yeah.
or good news in general.
I think it's for you. I think you appreciate this.
All right.
McDonald's is bringing back the fried apple pies for the first time in more than 3 decades to honor America's 250th birthday. Not to be confused to the bake apple pies. I think that's what they sell normally, right?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I didn't understand that then. Okay.
They're gonna drop this in the fries fryer, baby, and then give it to you. Be warned, I have heard that inside is probably about 250 to 300 degrees when you crack those things open. But holy crap. Let's just make America fatter for its 250th birthday.
We need to make sure that we using beef tallow, or otherwise it's not healthy.
Man, if they have that little taste of that fry grease in there, oh boy, that's gonna be good. I have to try it.
Bro, things taste better fried.
They just do, man. They just do. You just like people say, would you like fried chicken or baked chicken? It's fried chicken all day, every day. It's just how it is.
Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with roast chicken and stuff like that. Nothing at all. In fact, it could be really good.
Correct.
But fried,
yeah, man. Oh, I
Thanksgiving chicken.
Man, I love that fried turkey for Thanksgiving too.
Fried turkey is pretty good. The nice thing about fried turkey is I feel like depending on where you are and who's making it and all these things, there is a decent chance that somebody fucks up the turkey. Like normally roasting the turkey and it ends up a little too dry or whatever. Fried turkey, very easy to do where it still is nice and moist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one of the benefits of the fried turkey. I
go to like my family's house. They always do two. They do it. They have a baked one and a fried one.
That just sounds like a fat house, Jay.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, there's like 20 people, 25 people over there.
That sounds like a fat house.
So it's like take your pick. I always go for the fried.
I like fried turkey. It's good.
Yeah.
You're
right though. Everything's better fried. It's just how it is.
I'm a turkey guy. Thanksgiving, whether it's roast, whether it's fried, whether it's smoked.
Gotta have turkey and gravy match. No ham. Like ham is Christmas.
I'm a turkey lunch meat guy too. Well, if I have a choice of sandwich, I'm probably going turkey over ham.
Dang, I agree with you on that one. The only lunch meat I have in my house is turkey and cheese.
Yeah. Now, I mean, you gotta have more stuff on there, right? Turkey, cheese, a little mayo, a little mustard, some lettuce, tomato, maybe throw some peppers on there, Jay, for a little bit.
I do.
A little bit of crunch, a little bit of heat.
Turkey
and bacon,
cheese, and cucumbers and mayonnaise. That's it.
Cucumber?
A little slice of I like cucumbers. Every now and then I get creative and throw some raw onion on there, but
I had some cucumber sushi when I was in Japan.
What is that?
It was nice. It was a little nice and tasty. It was like, so basically sushi, apparently like either during World War II or after, when it was tough to get fish and people were poor and didn't have any fucking money. They, from what I understand, they started, instead of like, if they didn't have fish for it, they just put cucumber like on the little sushi thing and they'd eat that. And just like almost pretend that they were eating
that's fish. Real. So it's
but
like
now
rice.
It's just become you can get that anywhere at any sushi place.
Isn't that like a California roll?
I don't know too much.
Yeah. Isn't California rolls like vegetable? Just like avocado and rice and cucumber? I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I have sushi every now and then. Every now and then you look at it and I'm like, give me that dragon, whatever that one's got the shrimp sticking out of it. It's all fried. I don't know if that's really technically sushi, but tastes good to me.
Yeah, little cucumber sushi dipped in some soy sauce. It was tasty. It was good. So, but I don't want
Works for
cucumber
me.
on my sandwich. No, thank you.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, a California roll is imitation crab, avocado, and cucumber.
Cucumber. Okay. All right.
Pikachu roll. What's a Pikachu roll? I don't know. I have a
I don't
lot
know
to
what
learn
that is.
about Japanese cuisine, Jay. This weekend, I 1000% am going to go find the ramen place, a good ramen place here in Orlando. And I'm going to go to town. There are plenty of sushi places here, but the ramen is what I'm really missing.
There's like 7 ramen places around Universal Studios.
Exactly.
And the title of the restaurant is Ramen.
Yeah.
Ramen King. Ramen Yum Yum. Ramen, like they're all like, I remember driving down and like, I think me and Krista stopped at like 2 of them. And you know it's good. You know the Japanese or Chinese food is going to be good when you go in and their children are doing homework on the table, on one of the dining tables.
One of them's like standing in a corner because they got like a math question wrong or some shit and they're getting punished. Yeah.
That's when you know it's going to be banging.
That's right.
Those people live in that restaurant, man. That's their life.
So live your life. Hey. Super Frandaman for $5.99. Ryan, it's Pride Month, and you're a seaman. In the Navy, yes, you can sail the 7 seas. In the Navy, yes, you can put your mind at ease. In the Navy.
In the Navy. Isn't that what's the name of that group? They sang the YMCA too, right?
The Village People.
The Village People, yeah.
When we say that here in Orlando, we're usually talking about all the old people that live up north.
Yeah, the Villages. That's where the drug companies make their billions, from the place called the Villages.
It's all a scam, man, right? Because all those people there, they're on a bunch of fucking medication to keep them alive, right? And then for some reason, these old people get together and all they do is want to fuck. So then they make money off like ED pills for the old men. And then they start spreading a bunch of STDs. So then they have to pay all the pharmaceutical stuff for that. It's a racket, dude, up in the Villages.
Mm.
You know?
It is crazy. Every now and then, like a YouTuber will go in there and like make videos of all the craziness that happens in the Villages, sex parties and all that stuff. Wild.
Bro.
Didn't guys be rolling
I can only hope that when I'm 85 years old, I'm ready to go. They'd
be rolling up in them golf carts, man, with them spinner rims, getting
that's how they get the babes, I think.
Doing the triple Lindy off the diving board.
How do you know all this, Ryan? So the same reason that I know anything that I know. It's because I fucking heard it once or I read it once and I remember it. That's how I know. That's how I know Razorburn. Keenan and Anu for 2. Have you ever played bingo? Yes.
Yes. Wow, we got a trailer for Shrek 5 just dropped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Throw it up. Pull it up, Jay. Shrek 5, staying alive. I've won money at bingo. So I've played bingo. All right, a new trailer for Shrek 5 in theaters June 30th, 2027. Now, that first trailer that came out for Shrek was not received very positively. Some people didn't like the designs. They didn't like that it focused on whether Zendaya was even a part of it. A lot of these things. So, a lot riding on this next trailer, Jay. Let's see.
Ready? Here we go.
Ready.
Once upon a time, a hideous ogre and a delusional donkey embarked on a journey to the magical city of further away.
Oh my God, it's happening. It's really happening. Do you know what that means? I need a makeover. Get my arms yoked and my back jacked, my ass added, maybe even tighten up my badonkadonk.
No, definitely not.
So what you're saying is Shrek and Donkey off on another... No, don't say it. Two stalwart friends. That's not what this is. On a whirlwind, Donkey, big city.
Ow! I'm caked up like a friggin' bakery.
want to date a snowman?
Speed up, Shrek.
You really can't help yourself, can you?
Hell to the no, I can't. Shrek and Donkey, two stalwart friends, off on another whirlwind big city adventure. Oh, this is bad. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Roxy!
Donkey!
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on.
Let me see if they have anything at the end. I was just trying to catch the music.
He's good. That's a much better trailer.
Yeah.
That is a much better trailer that focuses on Shrek and Donkey, the characters that people care about. And it looks like all the children are in it, by the way.
Yeah.
So there you go. Who knows if it'll be any good or not, but that's definitely a much better trailer that'll be received better by people.
They'll probably sell these in the park that you can eat.
Fuck it. They're gonna sell gingerbread men with gumdrop asses. Jay's gonna eat an ass first if they do.
What? I'll
Um,
send Krista in there to get it. That's her thing.
there you go. Oh, I
I'm
love
just-
Donkey, man. I do like Donkey from Shrek. I can't lie. He's my
Oh,
favorite.
he's funny.
He is.
If they keep with the same theme as they always have in all the movies, this movie will be fine.
Yeah,
It'll
I mean,
be
look,
fine.
Shrek 2 is amazing.
Fantastic.
I have very little specific memories of 3 and 4, if I'm being honest. The first and the second one I have very vivid memories of and like them a lot. I like
Yeah.
3 and 4 kind of all run together for me, I suppose. What was Puss in Boots Last Wish? That movie was great.
Fantastic movie.
That movie was great.
Fantastic.
So, Super Franneman. Can't you see we need a hand in the Navy? Come on, protect the motherland in the Navy. Come on and join your fellow man in the Navy. Thank you, Super Franneman. Alex Aerocave for $2. Taco Tuesday.
Mm.
Meta PC. RK Outpost. Drunk 3PO. Thank you, Alex. Tacos sound good. Tacos sound good. Keenan, ever made Rice Krispie treats from the cereal?
I never
would
made
love-
them, but I've eaten them.
I think I've made them before, like with your parents or whatever. When you're a kid.
Maybe
As an
homemade.
adult, I don't think so. But Keenan, I think we should commission a study to try to see how and why the things that run through your head fucking run through your head, man. Because the randomness of some of the questions, I don't know if you're just experiencing things in your life, Keenan, and then the next day you come and ask if we've ever done that. Maybe that's it. Maybe you went and
Maybe
played
that's
bingo
it.
last night, and maybe you had a Rice Krispie treat last night, and then this is like the things that are on your mind. If not, we need to do a study. We need to figure out why Keenan thinks the way that he does. Like what causes these thoughts to come running through his mind.
You want to do a study, man? Look at this. This is crazy. Super Mario Bros. Is the most expensive game ever, smashing records with a $3 million. Someone paid $3 million for a sealed, graded Super Mario Brothers game. $3 million.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I hope one of these days, Ryan, you find a card and all of a sudden it's like, for some crazy reason, it gets extra valuable. Some player or something like that. Yeah.
I
That'd
hope
be
so.
kinda cool. $3 million for holding a video game in a box.
And keeping care of it for that
Yeah.
long. And I mean, for it to grade a 9.6, it is in
Almost
pristine,
mint condition, yeah.
pristine mint condition
Yeah.
for something that's lasted that long. So
Yeah, definitely.
ultimately, ultimately, these things only are worth what somebody's willing to
Someone will
spend.
pay for
right?
them. Yeah.
All you need is one person out there Well, if it's an auction, you need more than one person to drive the price up and things like that. But that's a lot. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money to own that. 3 million.
Master Austin with a gifted membership. Thank you, Master Austin, with the new profile picture. Keenan for $2. Have you ever been in a band?
I played the church band.
You mean, yeah, I was in a church band actually. So if that counts in terms of like, you mean like a little rock band with my buddies in a garage? I never did that.
Yeah, I didn't do that either.
If that's the question you're asking, Keenan. 0 for $2. Pre-stream birthday tax. Happy birthday, Rick.
That's still going on?
Not my birthday.
Still a thing?
It's not my birthday, but hey. Thank you, 0. Nicholas Gore for $1. I pity the fool who says that name. Dick Johnson for $1. Pigs for $2. Okay, Ryan, you won. Do that a little differently, or no?
What's this guy's problem?
Tig, I never know what the fuck you're talking about. I never know. I never got any idea. I never have any idea.
You got a bush as an avatar too.
Huh?
It's a bush for an avatar.
I don't know what Tig's deal is. Andre CR, don't be mad, Rick.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't start off too mad today. Not too mad. Yeah, I saw something actually that was funny on Twitter this morning, Jay. Do you remember when me and Elmo got into it on social media?
Oh, yeah.
So this was a long time ago, before some of you guys were watching, probably. I'm sure some of you guys may remember it. I got a little upset at Elmo, the Sesame Street character, because he was trying to tell people to get vaccinated and stuff like that. And so I let loose on social media, and I upset a lot of people on the left because of how harsh I was to Elmo and the language I used towards Elmo. They were like, this man is a psychopath for saying something like this to a fiction character. Like, they took it very seriously.
I know.
Okay? They took it. People got actually butthurt about it. Well, Jay, the day has finally come where Elmo got payback, and it came from New York Knicks fans.
Wow. Imagine my shock.
You see this, Jay?
No, no way.
Knicks fans put Elmo's head on a pike after winning the NBA championship. The NYC native, right? Because Elmo lives in New York. The NYC native previously said he hoped both teams have fun.
No way.
So this is the tweet. Elmo hopes both teams have fun. And he gets head torn off. Traitor.
Thrust through a spear.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He probably didn't feel anything but a tickle. So
see what you did there. Well,
that's what you get, Elmo. All right, for pushing the jab on everybody. That's what you get, Elmo. You had it coming.
I thought you said a little thing about Big Bird too. I think
did. Big Bird was pushing it as well. I was like,
I think Elmo was the one that got you the most attention, though.
What did I say? Do you even remember?
Something like "go f yourself," something like that.
It was something really basic.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy. And then they're like, "There's a grown man here attacking the Muppets. We've lost it as a society." Like, they were commenting. If Elmo triggers you, you probably need to see a psychiatrist. It's like they were just going crazy.
Oh, I found it. Hold on. I found it. Let me.
Oh, we gotta see.
Let me pull it up. I went to my Twitter profile and just searched Elmo, and I did find it.
We gotta see this. Yeah, they just like, these people were going insane.
I just said, yeah. So I said, he says, Elmo was so happy to talk to Dr. Sanjay Gupta at a town hall today. Elmo learned that Elmo's friends can get the COVID-19 vaccine now, and soon Elmo can too. And I just said, fuck off, Elmo, you dumb bitch.
96 messages. Oh, there's me. First message.
But
gotta love it.
It all comes full circle.
It is, man. It's all coming back around.
Sorry, Elmo.
Look at him still smiling.
Smile through the pain, you little freak. These Knicks fans got him before the myocarditis did. So I guess that's all we can say.
There you go.
Jose Contreras for $1 want good ramen. Use AI to make sure it's Japanese owned. Most Japanese restaurants are not Japanese. I don't want my ramen made by Hispanic people. Very true. I don't want my tacos made by Japanese people. So that makes sense. Derek PG Beller, really not liking the Shrek 5 animation style. What about you? I think it looks fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Personally, I think it looks fine. Udite for $20. Hail. Just realized I can finally get WhatsApp working now that I'm in the States. Was wondering if you knew it's too late to submit my footage from the trip to that collection that was being put together. I don't know. You can try. You can maybe try Udite. I think that was. I wasn't one of the ones that was like collecting footage for that. I don't know if that was Gary or X-Ray Girl or who. So I'm not sure. So I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't give you a good answer on that. I'm sorry. I apologize for letting you down. Jason Nelson for dude Jake, or can you please take Jay to Costco? He's never been. Why you never been?
Never had a membership.
Not part of the exclusive club, huh?
I felt like I don't really need a lot. Like, I think you have to like go buy in bulk there, right? Like,
you don't have to, but certainly that's kind of the value of doing
right.
it. I do think it's probably a better deal for families and things like that.
Yeah. So I just I could go to Publix, get my pub sub, some fried chicken, and like
we should do a Costco. We should do a Costco trip, Jay. Actually, Jay's first time to Costco. We should do that because it is interesting.
Is it?
And the food court is very cheap. Very cheap.
I actually, someone told me to check like my credit card. Sometimes I have like free Costco memberships as part of the perk. So maybe I'll do that and see. I
got a like highly discounted membership when I was in the military for Costco, and I've just kind of carried that over time, which is why I still have it. And gas is a little bit cheaper. So,
okay.
You could do, who are those guys, the Costco guys? I fucking hate those dudes. I despise them, JB. You could do like a little parody Costco guy video.
You could take your friend.
Double chunk chocolate cookie. I fucking hate that dude with a passion.
So you have a membership card. You could bring some of your friends with you.
I don't know. I feel like I could bring you. I don't know if I could bring a whole gang.
Right. I was just saying, like, you could bring one person as long as you pay for it, I guess. Like,
probably.
Okay.
Well, I don't think you could buy anything, but I could buy it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just give you the money and then we just walk out. I'd love to try like the dollar hot dogs that they got there. Seems to be what everybody talks about.
Yeah, cheap hot dogs, cheap pizza, decent pizza for the price, to be honest with you. They do have that chicken bake sandwich, which is pretty good. So, yeah. You got to go once.
Chicken bake sandwich. Yeah, I've only seen like, we watched a video today of Europeans going to Costco, and I was asking questions. I was like, what's better, Sam's or Costco? Or I was like, I just don't feel like I would get my money's worth.
They even make me show ID to get inside a Sam's Club. Magasandra, still sandstorm chills for the Stars and Stripes. God bless America.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sandstorm. With me in the profile picture there. Tobias, I have to thank the folks who came up with Juneteenth. I only have to work 4 days this week because of it. Getting Friday off. The only real win for working Americans, 3-day weekends. Bro, Jay, we should start a campaign for us to get Friday off. Like Jeremy needs to give us Friday off from daily because of Juneteenth.
Yeah, make Kata and Mike do it.
That would be funny.
If
That
I
would be
explained to
good.
him it would be a funny meme, he probably would.
Actually, we should not tell them that that's what it is, right? We should be like, "Hey, you guys are gonna be on for Juneteenth." We should just be like, "Hey, can you guys fill in?" "Yeah, sure, no problem." "Yeah, no, whatever you need." And then they show up and the whole chat's just like, "Oh, the black dudes for Juneteenth.
Yeah.
P&G's gone woke."
You can see their
Yeah.
face, like, they'll catch it eventually and be like, "Those mother
Oh.
truckers."
What is what's the black national anthem? What's the name of that song?
He's asking the wrong person. I don't know. I have no idea.
Uh, fuck. Lift every voice and sing. That's it, right?
Sure.
We can change the intro.
The intro to lift every voice and sing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just, like,
man.
throw them through, like, an entire loop. Be like, "Yes, this is indeed why you're here. This is
I'm for it.
indeed why you're here."
I'm for it.
But Jay, we got a couple things the box let's talk about. One is He-Man, but the other is actually coming out this week. It's been a while since we had a Toy Story movie in theaters, and Toy Story 5 is set to release this weekend, and it looks like it's going to be massive. Like, just no denying, it looks like it is going to be absolutely massive. In
Yeah.
fact, Toy Story 5's opening might be so big that it ends up embarrassing Supergirl a week after the fact.
Wow.
Well, let's get into these numbers. Toy Story 5 flies even higher with record-shattering box office forecast. And as of right now, the low end of the projections, and this even goes back to the end of May when these first started coming out, the projections have remained relatively stable. 150 to 175 to 180 million dollars is the range of the projections right now for Toy Story 5, which would be obviously a huge increase over the $120 million opening that Toy Story 4 had. Now, I can't say that I'm super excited to watch Toy Story 5 as a 37-year-old man. I certainly loved Toy Story and Toy Story 2 back in the day, and even Toy Story 3 when I was a little bit older. Didn't watch Toy Story 4 in theaters. Can't say I'm invested in the story at this point, but certainly seems like the name itself and the nostalgia and this IP is enough to bring people back. At least as long as you're not doing a Buzz Lightyear spinoff and replacing Tim Allen as the voice of Buzz Lightyear. Some people don't even remember that happened, but that did happen. And it wasn't that long ago.
This will probably be the biggest movie of the year, I'm guessing. I think it'll do better than Avengers Doomsday. I think.
It certainly
I think it will. It's a summer. There's not many family options out there. And it's the right time, for a movie like this to come and just dominate. I would it'll be between that and Super Mario Brothers, or Super Mario Galaxy.
No,
I
think
think as like family, the best family. You think this will do more than
yes.
that just crossed 1 billion. But as far as like family movies that have been released this year, I could only be those two, right? There hasn't really been anything.
Isn't there a Minions movie coming out later this year?
There is, but I don't think that'll. The thing with the Minions movie, they're so cheap to make. Those things do a lot of numbers, though. That is true, but I don't think it'll come close to Super Mario Galaxy or Toy Story.
I think it'll come close to Super Mario Galaxy. I do think Toy Story.
Think the Minions will get close to 1 billion.
Yeah, those movies typically make a couple of them have made 1 billion. Some of them make in the $900 million range. I think that'll likely be in the $800-900 million range. Yeah.
Wow. And I bet that movie costs less than both of them.
Yeah, those movies are like $80-90 million budgets, something like that.
They'll keep making them until forever if that's the case. So,
until people stop going.
But I think this could be the movie of the year as far as money.
It could be certainly, but right now 150 is on the low range of the estimations. 175, 180 I've seen from some places, but it brings up an interesting point about what comes out the week after that, because that is Supergirl, and the Supergirl projections continue to dive and dive and dive like a speeding bullet, one would say, in fact, and As of right now, it's projected to open between $45 and $55 million at the box office. And the reason that 45 number is so big is because there's a chance that this movie could open lower than the Marvels, Jay.
Wow.
The Marvels, which historically is known as basically the most embarrassing superhero failure in recent memory. And we've had things that have made less, but just in general, from the franchise and where it was to where it is now, the Marvels making only $200 million at the box office was an absolute catastrophe. And that movie opened to $46 million. Supergirl is now in the $45 to $55 million domestic range.
There's no reason to go see this movie, and no one seems to care. I feel like they really banked hard on that crypto. Like, people like dogs. They're gonna go save a dog. Let's go see the movie. It's like twice now they're doing this. It's like they're really trying, and it's just not working. There's like no hype, no nothing. You know what they actually did? They actually released another clip with Supergirl, and they attached the K-pop Demon Hunter songs to it. I don't know why they did that, for whatever reason, to maybe make people have some kind of interest. Like, it's unbelievable. And then, of course, they released the pooping snail that makes popcorn that you can eat. That was
Did they do like the Golden song? Is that what it was?
something like that? Yeah, like
I mean, honestly, this is a popular song they might be using. You know what I mean? But so what this means, though, Jay, the reason I wanted to connect these two stories is because, say Toy Story opens on the low end of its projections at $150 million. And say it has a pretty big drop off for a family animated movie, which would be, if it dropped 66%, that would be a pretty big drop for a family movie. It's not exact, like we see less drops for movies like that than we do for the big time superhero movies that people are trying to avoid spoilers for and stuff like that. Say Toy Story opens at 150, has a 66% drop in its second weekend, and its second weekend is $50 million. Supergirl might not be the number one movie at the box office when it opens in its opening weekend. There is a decent chance, as things are lining up right now, that could actually be the case.
I will say that is the case. I will say that is the case. I think Toy Story is just it's going to run the month, man. I don't think anything will come close. That'll probably get it if it's done very well. It'll probably get a lot of return viewings, things like that. Even though a lot of people are saying it's a Jesse story, not.
That's what I'm worried about with this movie.
So that's what everyone's saying. They're like, yeah, it's Jesse's movie, but you're gonna love it anyway. But so it would have to, bro. It would have to be some crazy thing that they put in there from that first weekend that people are coming out saying, "Don't watch this film. It's got crap in whatever it is," for it to like plummet.
Like Woody and Buzz are fucking each other.
Yeah,
or something
crazy like that'll have to like be in there, or Jesse comes out as trans or gay or something like that in a kid's film. I'm just saying, like, for that to have a catastrophe. But
someone poisoned the water hole.
Yeah.
Jesse, there's a snake in your pants. Yeah. I don't know if that'll happen.
No, I highly doubt it. But the thing is, you never know with freaking Hollywood and Disney and what they plan on doing.
But I'm kind of, it would just be funny, right? It would be funny if Supergirl wasn't the number one movie at the box when it opens, because we all see the spin. We saw it happen for Mandalorian and Grogu, all this stuff, right? Something comes out to a super disappointing opening weekend, and all the retarded cum guzzling shills, like share a post where it's like Supergirl or Mandalorian and Grogu is the number one movie in the world, and they're like, "Oh, I heard no one was interested in this," and it's like, you guys are so fucking stupid. The world would be better off if you all, happen to jump off a cliff at the same time. But, and then of course, it all plays out. And yes, indeed, Mandalorian and Grogu, huge, massive flop. But
yeah,
bro, Supergirl, it could be even more embarrassing than we expected.
I think it will be. I think it will be. I think the more the more clips that they show, the more that they let these people talk about it, the more it's making people like, I don't care. I just don't care.
Bro, The Flash opened with 55 million. We're looking at
Wow.
less than that for this. Rough.
Yeah. Nobody cares.
Rough.
Not even crypto can save it.
I'm hoping for this to open less than the Marvels because, like, I don't think like Brie. I think that the crown needs to be taken away, right? For biggest opening weekend box office disappointment. All right, that's what we need to see.
Put it on James Gunn.
James Gunn. Chuck for $5. Michelle Obama is a man. Happy Ryan. Happy Jay. Beardo Fat. Well, thank you. Where am I? Mako. Super Cyan is really good in Orlando. That's good.
Super Saiyan?
Super Saiyan? Super Cyan? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Tobias for 5. Ryan, what was your most proficient weapon while in service? I mean, the only thing that the only thing that was required for me to qualify on was the pistol. So the 9mm, that's the only thing that I actually officially qualified on. I shot some stuff here or there. That's the only thing I officially qualified on. Chris Curran for 2. Donkey roasting Jay at Universal is top tier video.
It was like 5 years ago.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah. Sadly, that person doesn't work there anymore.
That was a long time ago. Navy doesn't do rifle quals. I mean, they
fun
could.
while
I could have done it if I wanted to, but it doesn't get you much if you're not. It's not much of value to get that unless you just want another ribbon for no reason.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Zero. Hey, Keenan, ever had Scrapple? Best duo on daily. What's Scrapple?
Scrapple is it might be a southern thing, but it's like it's where they take everything left over from the cow and they grind it up into like a piece of like they just grind it up and they compress it to like it's like a meat, like Spam. But you cut it up and you fry it up and you eat it. They call it Scrapple. It's like the scraps, everything that's left.
You know, we used to. So the barbecue restaurant that I worked at when I was in high school, and like just out of high school, so I was like 16, 17, 18 when I worked there. We had this thing called the barbecue saucy, which people love that thing, dude.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of meat slathered in barbecue sauce, a bunch of different meat. What they didn't know was it was just all the leftover shit that we had that was getting ready to expire.
They just grinded it up.
Just chop it up, throw it in there, throw a bunch of barbecue sauce in it, heat that shit up, and became a very popular dish, the old barbecue sauce.
Is it? I could be wrong. It could just be the pig. They just whatever it is. Yeah, maybe it's just the pig. They just grind it, whatever's left. It's famous and like I only had it a few times in like South Carolina, but it wasn't really.
It's an Amish thing, huh? I know Amish people.
I don't know, but it's just that's what it is. You go get Scrapple. You can buy it in Publix. Get some Scrapple.
I'm good, bro. I don't want it. You
Like
haven't sold me on the Scrapple life, Jay.
I didn't care for it.
I thought it was going to be some kind of board game like Scrabble.
Yeah. But I didn't care for it too much. A lot
Zud
of
for $2.
buttholes.
I think Keenan's creating an AI version of Ryan. That might be true. He's asking me all these like random questions to create an AI version of me. Maybe that's true. Nicholas Gore for $1. Jay laughs at Pee Pee Poo Poo Man for $1. All right.
The freak is that picture? I don't know. Money?
Pee Pee Poo Poo Man for $1. Thank you.
Not laughing anymore. You ruined it for me.
Yeah, y'all ruined it. Luckfield for 2. I miss when Elmo got hacked. Elmo was wilding out when he got hacked. That was the real Elmo shining through. I think Elmo just went on a bender, honestly. It was like a Miller Time Twitter rampage, you know?
It's quite possible.
That's what I think it was. Elmo is a mean drunk. Happy bullets for 5. Ryan, I got to Tokyo the day you left. You have to go to Seoul one day. It's like a cleaner, slower paced Tokyo. It's peak society. Sounds good. So I want to go to Japan. I also want to go to Thailand. I also have a UK trip coming up at some point, somehow, some way. So that'll be fun. And yeah,
I feel like they might need new daily hosts, because I plan on traveling too.
Yeah, hold on. A bunch of people told me, hey, did you know that Jay's gonna fucking become a guy down like in a fucking camper or something, just going around the world? And I'm like, how's he gonna do daily? That's all I was concerned about.
I don't know. I want to sell everything and get a truck and just drive around America for like 2 years and just go to like all these places I wanted to see.
Yeah, I think it would take me way less than 2 years, I think.
It might.
You're going to sell all your shit. You're going to see everything you want to see in 3 months. You're going to be like, oh, fuck, I need my shit back.
Maybe. I'm a minimalist. I don't really have a lot of stuff.
I am a maximalist.
Yeah.
I am a maximalist. I need stuff. I need my stuff, Jay. I need my tools.
It was crazy because I reached out to like Airbnb. I'm like, hey, do you offer anything for like travel vloggers or anything like that? And they're like, we actually do. You sign up for a program, you can get like, you might be able to get like the places like a lot cheaper. You just got to make like advertising all that stuff. Anyway, it was like a whole thing. I was like, all right, just listen, and then haven't done anything yet. But for some places, it'd be cheaper to stay a month in an Airbnb than to pay my rent and bills here. But of course, I don't know the neighborhoods that they're talking about. So
there you go.
Way worse. Could be a guy smoking weed, like right in the.
Yeah, it could be like our fucking Airbnb that Jeremy was too uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
Jeremy was too uncomfortable to stay there. So 4 hours later, I was in. 4 hours later, I finally got to bed. That's actually what started my dog shit sleep cycle, by the way. That's what started all of this mess.
Really?
Jay. Think about it. Take a second. Ting! Like, that is what started this entire thing. When we went over there, we went on Pacific time zone. I didn't get to bed. I didn't get my hotel room to 4 a.m, which was 7 a.m. my time. And then I was kind of fucked up then. And then I immediately come back for a couple days, then go to Japan. Jeremy's fear of our Airbnb location led to my sleep being fucked up for the past month. Maybe it has more to do with it than just that, but that's what I'm going to blame everything on.
I say that's a good start.
And yes, some of you guys heard the Always Sunny reference in there. Some of you guys heard. Andre CR, 5 big booms for Rick. No booms for me. Forever Sci-Fi, member for 38 months. Supergirl is strong and independent. She can embarrass herself perfectly fine on her own. Yes, never stop a strong, independent woman from thinking that she doesn't need no man. Till she figures out she does. Anthony Gaming, just watched Shrek 5 trailer. Pretty good. Animation looks better. I think the animation looks fun.
I don't have a problem with it.
I think people overreacted a little to the animation style in the first trailer because it was very clear that was like thrown together really quick to just do a little announcement. But I think they heard a lot of the criticism. And this trailer looks like a movie I'd go see, you know. But we'll see once we see more of it. We don't really know too much about the stories about or anything like that. Obviously, just focus on another Donkey Shrek adventure, which is a good thing. Snacks. So Supergirl eats poop in the movie and IRL. I can't tell you about I can't tell you about in real life. I don't know anything about that, but so Supergirl under 160 million global.
Wow.
I'm not willing to say that. I think less than 300 million. I don't know if I'm willing to say less than 200 million.
I said 225.
I think that's a fair estimate. I don't like to be under with my estimates for these movies that I think will fail.
Mm.
I would rather be a little bit over than under. Could be like, oh, you didn't think Supergirl would make $250 million. It's like, I guess you're right. I didn't. Let's see. Linebacken for 2. Any Oliver Tree listeners was pretty fucked up news.
Yeah, that's terrible tragedy.
Yeah, I don't know. I know he passed away. I'm not super familiar with his work. So, TJ, Scrapple is a Northeastern thing. I grew up with that shit. I'm from New Jersey. Delicious.
Oh, Northeast? Okay.
Maximus for 199. Can you say this like Yoda, Jay?
I can't talk like Yoda. Looking, found someone you have, I would say. I don't have a Yoda voice.
Looking, found someone you have, I would say.
Not very good with the voices.
I'm not a very good Yoda impression guy. It's very hit or miss for me when it comes to impressions, to be honest.
Depends how much I've drunk, I drink.
Christmas loving engineer, sup y'all? Jay, I like your hat. Where'd you get it?
Overlord Caps.
Bro, they have a whole Snoopy section at Universal Orlando. It really pissed me off when I saw it.
In Japan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I say Universal Orlando?
Yeah.
I meant Universal Japan. My bad.
It's okay.
You knew what I meant.
I knew what you meant.
Jose Contreras for Buck. You can shop at Costco without a membership if you're given a Costco gift card. You can also get a full refund on your membership if you're not satisfied or don't save money on your membership.
Interesting.
That's good to know. That's good to know. Well, Jay, we got to talk.
I know.
We got to talk about a movie that you absolutely loved.
I know.
That you loved, Jay. Masters of the Universe, the He-Man movie that came to theaters 2 weeks ago or whatever that was. And I got to admit, a lot of people that have gone to see this that I've talked to, that I've heard from, a lot of people really enjoyed it. I was very mad on it in general. I didn't think it was offensively bad or anything like that. I didn't love it. I thought it was goofy and fun. I didn't take it super seriously. Some of the humor was hit or miss for me, but a lot of people have really enjoyed it. And, you asked the question, would some positive word of mouth from the people who had seen it, would that help the box office? Because quite frankly, the opening weekend was abysmal. And of course, Amazon's saying what they should be saying. We're really happy with this, and we can't wait to do more in this universe. They're saying the PR lines that you do when something comes out like this. However, in its second weekend, all hope that anyone had for a box office comeback has now been erased. Masters of the Universe collapses 71% in its second weekend as Amazon's He-Man box office disaster gets worse. Yes, Jay, second weekend. Look, when you only open to 28 million or whatever that is, a 71% drop isn't usually something that happens because it made so little in the opening.
Yeah.
It made so little for it to have that high of a drop isn't super common, but that's what happened for He-Man. Only made 8.6 million in its second weekend in theaters.
Disaster.
A 71% drop from its opening weekend. This thing is probably going to make somewhere in the $120 million range, $125 million range globally when it's all said and done. And we're hearing all these excuses about, well, it's just extra for Amazon. And, they put it in theaters. If they would just put it on streaming, they wouldn't even made this, all this shit. It's a lot of cope. And we have to be honest. We're not making those excuses for Mando and Grogu, are we? We're not saying, well, it's going to go on Disney Plus. So, you know, the $340 million it'll make at the box office, that's just extra. We're not saying those things because the idea of making $400 million in revenue on your streaming service is not realistic. It doesn't fucking happen, right? These streaming services are not making that kind of money. So this is going to go as a major loss for Amazon, who can afford to lose some money here and there, who can afford to take the long-term view on a lot of this stuff because they're a huge, massive company. But what do you think this says about the future for He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Jay?
So the only thing that I'll push back on a little bit is that with Amazon Prime, they do put commercials in if you have that certain tier. If not,
They
you
do
got
that on Disney Plus as well, and on Netflix, and on every streamer.
There's commercials on Netflix?
Yes, if you have a certain tier.
So I didn't know that one. I didn't know they did that on Disney Plus either.
They do it on Disney Plus. They do it on HBO, I believe.
All right, well,
they
I'm
do
not
it
pushing
on,
back, and I take it back.
Almost every streaming service at this point has a premium tier, which costs a lot of money, in which you get no ads, and a lower tier in which you have ads. Yeah,
and that's the problem. I can't have all. You might as well just bring back cable at this point.
I know, right?
Just do that. I have no idea what will happen. I'm not gonna be one that says that we'll get a sequel, even though, like you said, Amazon did say the right things. They do have money to burn. Amazon also got the rights to another Hasbro property from the 80s or late 80s, Gem and the Holograms, and they're going to try to do a series with them. And it seems like they're kind of scooping up all these types of older like these older IPs, and they want them on their streaming service, and everything else, because they have the infrastructure to sell the toys, the music, all that stuff. They could do it all through Amazon. So it's probably a good chance that this is a one and done kind of thing, because it just didn't really hit with an audience that they were probably looking for. Unless it really does, and we'll probably never get those numbers, does crazy things on streaming where it's like this very popular, then I think this would probably be a one. And that's sad too, because I'd love to see him do a couple more, but that's the breaks, man. That's how it goes. So
yeah, I think that
it just didn't capture what they were trying to do. Was, I think they were hoping for like the Gen X crowd to bring their kids, which probably are a little too older or whatever, and that they would be hooked on and that they would enjoy it. Maybe that's what they were thinking. The people that actually really liked He-Man, and because the younger like you said earlier, the younger generation has no interest, they have no idea, don't even care about He-Man or what it is. And it's probably why they leaned heavily into like the memes in the film and made it a little more goofy, to try to say, hey, we're kind of laughing at ourselves, but we're having a good time. So I think you will enjoy this IP. You'll enjoy this. And they didn't really take it over serious and make a serious movie with that. And it just didn't catch. It just didn't catch. And even though there are people that are like, yeah, I liked it, whatever. Word of mouth didn't carry it hardly anywhere. Maybe that, I don't know, man. People are like, I'll just wait for it. I'll wait for streaming kind of film, and that's about it. It wasn't, there wasn't anything here. There's nothing to build on with this as well. If you release another film and it does just as worse, it's what are you going to do?
And that's kind of, I guess, my thing looking at it, because we've heard a lot of people say, well, it's just extra for Amazon because they're not used to putting things out in theaters. Well, it costs money to do marketing campaigns for theatrical releases and things like this. They're only going to make about $60 million when it's all said and done from this theatrical release. And they spent a lot of money on marketing it, which they wouldn't have spent if it was just going to be a streaming release. There's balance to these things. And I guess my main contention would be, if you put something out in theaters and you couldn't convince enough people to go see it or whatever, I don't know if it's suddenly, like, I don't think you can count on it being some huge, massive smash hit on streaming.
I agree.
That
I agree.
doesn't compute to me. Are there exceptions where that happens? Yeah, of course there's exceptions where that may happen. For the most part, 95% of the time, the things on streaming, when they debut on streaming, performance-wise, they pretty much line up to the same interest level that people had when those things were in theaters. And right now, To me, I would imagine that whenever eventually Project Hail Mary comes out on Amazon Prime, because I think it's going to the MGM streaming thing first, which sucks. Whenever that comes out, I would imagine that that is probably going to garner a lot more eyes and a lot more attention than
100%.
He-Man Masters of the Universe does when it eventually gets to the same place.
100%.
So
I agree. I enjoyed it while I was there. So long, He-Man.
bye-bye.
Thanks for the sipper sword.
Thanks for the super sword.
But you never
Yeah,
know, man. I'll hold on to a little sliver of hope that it is a streaming service that maybe they'll be like, we'll do another one.
So yeah, going back to streaming services, virtually all of them have premium tiers and then lower ad-based tiers. And one of the things that all of these things have been trying to do, the reason you've seen so many price hikes lately is because you have a point, Jay, what you're talking about with the ads. They make more money from the ad-based tiers because they can have the advertisers for that. They make more money on that than they do on the premium. So that's why Netflix premium is like 30 fucking bucks or whatever it is, and the ad-based tier is like $8.99 because they keep trying to convince people that God, that premium is just too much. I'll downgrade because in actuality, they will make more money per person on average if they do the ad-based tier than if they do the premium non-ad tier. So
crazy.
Yeah.
Just bring back cable. This is a big mistake. It's all a mistake.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have all these streaming services. I can't afford all that stuff. It's crazy to say. So shout out to Jack Sparrow when I need to watch something.
That's right. Tobias, Mandalorian Grogu, Jack Sparrow, Disney. Supergirl's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man, except they do need our money. They always seem to forget that if you piss off roughly half the population, they generally won't pay for it. Fair enough. Udite for $20. The cable on-demand system, which was basically proto-streaming, where you had regular linear television, then a system where you went online to watch stuff that had already aired later on, was, in my opinion, the best system. I remember back in the day where you just had cable, you had your DVR, you could record shit that you wanted to watch. You had Netflix in its kind of infancy, like becoming a streamer. And then you had Hulu, where Hulu you could go and watch stuff that was actively airing, but you could watch old episodes that you'd missed and things like that. That was perfect. Built like Beardo for $1. Jay loves this picture. Cable Watson for Ryan, what's been your favorite World Cup match so far? My favorite World Cup match was Curacao. Have they played yet? I don't know. But with that being said, Jay, with exactly 1 hour on the clock as we speak, we are all wrapped up. We've got this thing down to a science, don't we?
I know, man. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, I know. What do you have going on today?
I don't think so. I don't think I'm doing anything, man. I might be playing some games later tonight. That's about it. There is Tuesday night's main event on this channel, which could last 12 hours. Who knows?
That could be going when we start. Well,
yeah,
we're not streaming tomorrow, so never mind.
So yeah, so that's it. And I'll probably enjoy my Wednesday off.
There you go. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, but we will not be back here tomorrow for daily. Somebody else will be here. I'm itching to open some more Pokemon cards, Jay. So I'm going to do that on Thursday again on the old live channel. So that'll be fun. Other than that, that's about all we got. Thank you guys for being here. Please go check out Tuesday night's main event here tonight on this channel. And we will talk to you later. Bye, everybody.